On February 18, 1913, Italy's first female doctor, Maria Montessori, opened her first Montessori school. Norway, Feb 18, 1919, saw Norway's first woman elected to parliament. Finland, Feb 18, 2003, saw Finland's national hockey team win a World Cup against Canada. February 18, 1952, Canada saw the first ever television broadcast. Malaysia, on February 18, 1970, Malaysia launched its first ever space program. Germany, Feb 18, 1943, marked the arrest of the famous anti-Nazi group the White Rose. On February 18, 1987, Mexico signed an agreement to combat drug trafficking with the USA. Australia, Feb 18, 1997, marked the release of the iconic Australian film The Castle. On February 18, 1990, Brazil lifted its economic embargo on South Africa during apartheid. Lebanon, Feb 18, 1982, saw Lebanon's central bank devalue the Lebanese pound. Switzerland, on February 18, 1993, Switzerland voted to legalize same-sex partnerships. On February 18, 1982, Chile faced a massive earthquake, one of the strongest in its history. Argentina, Feb 18, 1952, saw the end of the first year of Argentina's economic crisis. Saudi Arabia, on February 18, 1979, Saudi Arabia's first oil refinery opened for public consumption. On February 18, 2000, Colombia signed an agreement with the U.S. to combat drug cartels. Indonesia, Feb 18, 2006, saw Indonesia's devastating earthquake causing massive destruction in Yogyakarta. United Kingdom, on February 18, 2015, UK Parliament officially authorised the use of drones for counter-terrorism operations. India, Feb 18, 1948, saw the assassination of Indian leader Mahatma Gandhi's close associate, Nathuram Godse. Japan, on February 18, 1983, Japan experienced its first significant computer virus outbreak. Russia, on February 18, 1994, Russia launched its first space station under the New Space Program. China, Feb 18, 1979, marked the signing of the Sino-American Joint Communique, leading to better diplomatic ties. South Korea, on February 18, 2011, South Korea witnessed a massive cyber attack from North Korean hackers. Turkey, Feb 18, 2006, marked a large protest in Istanbul over the publication of controversial cartoons. Egypt, on February 18, 2011, Egyptian protests intensified, demanding the resignation of President Hosni Mubarak. Vietnam, Feb 18, 1954, saw the Geneva Accords signed, leading to the division of Vietnam. Greece, Feb 18, 1992, marked the beginning of the significant diplomatic crisis with the Macedonia naming dispute. Poland, on February 18, 1984, Poland's government declared a state of emergency after violent protests in Warsaw.
Kuwait, Feb 18, 1991, marked the withdrawal of Iraqi forces from Kuwait after the Gulf War. Sweden, on February 18, 1954, Sweden began its first large-scale nuclear research project. Belgium, Feb 18, 1919, marked the day Belgium became the world's first country to introduce a 40-hour workweek. Ireland, Feb 18, 1919, saw the Irish War of Independence intensify with numerous clashes. Jordan, on February 18, 1994, Jordan and Israel signed a peace treaty, resolving decades of tension. Singapore, Feb 18, 1990, marked the introduction of Singapore's famous no chewing gum law. Thailand, on February 18, 1997, Thailand's economy faced a massive crash, leading to the Asian financial crisis. Philippines, on February 18, 2006, the Philippines government survived an attempt to overthrow it during the People Power revolt. Taiwan, Feb 18, 1992, Taiwan held its first direct presidential elections. Qatar, on February 18, 1995, Qatar became the first country to invest in the FIFA World Cup preparations. Oman, on February 18, 1970, Oman entered a new era of modernization under Sultan Qaboos. Bahrain, Feb 18, 2000, saw Bahrain announce its first parliamentary elections. Iraq, on February 18, 1998, Iraq expelled UN weapons inspectors during the Gulf War buildup. Bangladesh, on February 18, 1980, Bangladesh's government entered the International Monetary Fund loan agreement. Sri Lanka, Feb 18, 1983, marked the beginning of a brutal civil war in Sri Lanka that lasted for decades. Nepal, on February 18, 1996, Nepal's royal family was involved in a massacre that would change the monarchy forever. Denmark, on February 18, 1989, Denmark enacted its first official laws for green energy initiatives.